Hello, I'm Matt Stark, and I'm your student's advisory teacher for at Heron High School for 2020. And if your child stays at Heron High School all 4 years, then I will be the advisory teacher for all 4 years. So this PowerPoint is going to give you a little bit of information about who I am, um, and also a little bit about the purpose of advisory. First of all, my email is mstark@heronhighschool.org. The best way to reach me, especially since we're doing school virtually for now. And there is a Google Classroom page for advisory where I'll be posting updates and different information from time to time. And the phone number is for the front desk at Heron High School. And if you call that, they will transfer you then to my classroom phone. A little bit about me. I graduated from Indiana Wesleyan University in 2006 up in Marion, Indiana with degrees in political science and history. My first job outside of college, I was a police officer up in Noblesville for a little less than a year. I went through all the training and the academy and everything, but really discovered that it wasn't the best fit for me. And so I went back to school and got my teaching license and have been teaching for, this is my 13th year in the classroom, and my 5th year at Heron, and I can't imagine myself doing anything differently. I have a Master of Arts from Indiana University in Indianapolis in history. I studied the Protestant Reformation, specifically Martin Luther and some of his early work, and I also hold a personal trainer certification. Exercise is a hobby, and for me it's a great stress buster. I was married in 2010. My wife and I just celebrated our 10-year anniversary, although the trip's going to have to wait for COVID to abate a little bit. We have two sons, Braxton, who's in first grade, and Grant, who's in kind of preschool, and then two cats. That's my wife and I this last summer. We were able to take a couple-day trip up to Lake Michigan State Park in Indiana. And we took our boys. It was the first time they were able to be on a beach, so they were definitely excited in this picture to head up there. Now, for advisory is like I like to call it the home base. Typically, it's where it's the first line of questioning. So if your students have or you have questions about academics, about anything else about your student at school, you can get a hold of me, and then if I don't know the answer, I will then give you either the person that you need to get a hold of, or I will directly get a hold of that individual for you, whether it's a mental health issue, a social issue, or a academic issue. We do grade checks as well in advisory. Normally in advisory when we're in person, when advisory is more obviously discrete conversations. Work on relationships. We're together all 4 years. I just said goodbye to my senior advisory last triumphs, tragedies, typical announcements to the school. It's read over the and me and social teacher and news about. So if there's questions, feel free to email me. I'm thrilled to be able to do advisory students and hopefully to have a good long relationship with that as long as they're here. So thank you for listening and have a good day.